Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Caitlin, and if you are new here, we talk about all things smell good and all things girly. So if you like that type of content, I hope you stay. So in today's video, I'm gonna go over my top 12 fragrance mist recommendations for springtime. These are ones I'm gonna be pulling out, putting in my rotation for springtime coming up. It is getting warmer in a lot of places. Where I live, it is not. So that's why I'm just now making this video and getting this video out there, because we're still getting snow where I live, even though I know some of you guys are already in the 60+ degree weather. Give me that. I need some of that, because we still have like 4-5 feet of snow on the ground where I live right now. So just in fashion, with it being sunny outside and just a little bit more uplifting, I really wanted to get this video out because I know that springtime is coming and I know we're all excited for warmer weather. So I have a few from a couple different brands here, but I'm actually just gonna start with Sol de Janeiro. So the first one I have from Sol de Janeiro is Cheirosa 40. So Cheirosa 40 is a very sweet, slightly fruity, but mostly vanillic type of perfume. This one has black amber plum and vanilla woods in it, and I really just get like a very creamy, smooth plum and vanilla that performs like a perfume. It smells like a high-end fragrance. You can use this in your hair and it makes it last even longer than what just like your regular fragrance mist would. This one is one that I will always compare to a high-end perfume because it does smell so much more high-end than what you actually pay. This bottle is about $35 when you don't catch it on sale, but you can get like the smaller regular size bottle for about $20, and I definitely think that it's worth it because, like I said, that one is perfume quality and a little bit goes a long way. You don't need a ton. You will definitely still leave a trail, but with that one, I really think it's going to be perfect to pull out for springtime because it's just bright, it's a little fruity, but it still has some like lighter florals in it, so it's not super summery, but it's also not super wintry. It's just kind of that happy medium. The next one I have from Sol de Janeiro is Cheirosa 68. This is the newest one to my collection. Now, I do know that they have a new one out. I can't remember the name of it, but it is supposed to be a repackage of tan lines, which to me kind of smelled like sunscreeny. So I don't know if I'm going to pick that one up, but this one has notes of Brazilian jasmine and pink dragon fruit. Now these do have a little bit more notes, but these are the main notes that you get. But this one, you can definitely smell the dragon fruit. Now this one is one that it smells like a fruity, slightly sweeter version of Cloud by Ariana Grande. So like the Baccarat vibe, you talked about it a million times. But this one is just very bright, it's kind of airy. I think this is perfect for springtime because it's going to perform really well in a little bit warmer weather. I did wear this one, obviously, a little bit this winter time. But I'm super excited to bring this one out for springtime just because it's just bright, it's fun, it's airy, it's still a little playful, but it still has a little bit of like sexiness to it, so you can pull it off in the daytime or nighttime, springtime, summertime, any time of year. Next one is from Body Fantasies. This is Vanilla Kiss. So Vanilla Kiss, I'm not sure of the notes on it right now, but this one to me is just a very sweet, it's kind of in the same family, I would say, as Cheirosa 40. It's not a dupe, but they're in the same family, where it's just very smooth, very creamy, slightly fruity vanilla, and I love it. It smells so good, and this one actually lasts a really long time too. When I spray this one on, I get like 4 to 5 hours of like at least like good projecting where I can still smell it on myself, and I think that's really good for a fragrance mist. You can get the small bottle of this for like $2, but this one I believe had like vanilla and some fruity notes in it, coconut, but the coconut doesn't really smell coconutty in this. It just kind of makes it a little bit more creamy. And I really enjoy this one. You guys saw in a previous video how many bottles of this I have. I adore this one so much. So the next one I have here is Velvet Petals from Victoria's Secret. This is one of their classics. It's one of their main core line perfume or fragrance mist, but it smells like a perfume. So this one has notes of lush blooms and almond glaze. This one is just like a very sweet, almost candied floral that I cannot get enough of. I finally just added this into my collection and I don't know why I haven't before. This one smells somewhat similar to Snowflakes and Cashmere from Bath & Body Works, but if I had to pick between the two all day long, I would pick Velvet Petals because it's just a little bit sexier, a little bit sweeter, a little bit more grown than what Snowflakes and Cashmere is to me. But this one is just so sweet, and like I said, to me this smells like a candied floral. You can smell a little bit of that almond glaze in it, but it's not. Sometimes almond can smell like cherry, but like cough medicine-y, and you don't get that whatsoever in here. It just smells super sweet and feminine and girly and playful, and it lasts super long. The projecting time on it is, I think I get, give or take, 3 hours of where it just really projects and people can really smell you when you walk by. But this does last about 6 to 7 hours on me overall, not layered. That's just kind of spraying it on myself with no lotion, no other perfume. I can smell this for a really long time, so that's going to be perfect for leading into spring because kind of like Vanilla Kiss, it's sweet enough to where you can wear it in the winter time, but floral enough that you can wear it in the springtime, and it's going to be perfect for warmer and cooler weather. So the next one I have here, also from Victoria's Secret, is Pastel Sugar Sky. This is out right now. This is from their new collection. You guys, this is so good. It's cotton candy. It's a little musky. It has lavender in it, but in the absolute best way that just kind of amplifies the lasting power on it. It is so pretty. It's probably one of my favorite that Victoria's Secret has ever released, and I already have a good dent in it. That's just from wearing it a few times because I drown myself in it. This has notes of vanilla. It says Vanilla Orchid Paints Cotton Candy Skies Lavender Musk. You guys know how I feel about their poetic stuff on the back. But so it has Vanilla Orchid, Cotton Candy, and Lavender Musk in it. This is just kind of the epitome of exactly what it says. It's vanilla, it's cotton candy, it's a little musky from that lavender. So pretty. This is what I think of when I think of springtime. This is kind of the epitome in my mind of like a fun fair type of road trip, or you're eating cotton candy on a boardwalk in like your pretty summertime or springtime dress, a pink flowy floral dress that's just, it brings out your utterly most feminine side, and that's really truly what I think of whenever I wear this. I just feel so girly and feminine and sweet. And the wear time for this is actually pretty good. I get about 4 to 5 hours out of this one. I don't have the lotion to this, but I really should pick it up before I can't anymore. They should keep this one out. This one needs to become part of their core line because it smells so good. So the next ones I'm going over are going to be from Bath & Body Works, of course. The first one I have here is Gingham Heart of Gold. So Gingham Heart of Gold has notes of crisp golden apple, creamy vanilla bean, and warm sandalwood. Now I know this one may not seem super springtime appropriate, but 1,000,000% it is. So this one I really get that sandalwood and the apple, but when it dries down, that creamy vanilla bean comes through. And to me this almost smells like it has a tiny bit of florals in it, but it's just very sweet and candy-like, kind of similar to, not similar in the way that they smell alike, but similar in vibe, where this one to me just smells like a fun fair where you're out on a boardwalk. They have the caramelized apples, or like the caramel dipped apples on the little like the little carts that they have by the ocean, like almost like that vibe. It's fun, it's playful, it's very sweet, which is perfect for springtime in my opinion. This is one that I'm super excited to pull out for springtime. I know that they don't have this one out right now, but they do have a whole bunch of new gingham fragrance line from that fragrance line coming out soon. So there's like Gingham Gorgeous, Gingham Vibrant, a couple others I think. I'm not super sure if I'm gonna pick any of those up yet because I've heard that they're kind of generic, but I definitely will be going in to smell them myself and see what I think. So the next one I have from Bath & Body Works is Life of the Party. This one I think came out around Christmas time, but I actually decided that I was gonna save this one for more spring and summer because this one smells like the more spring, bright, uplifting version of In the Stars. Yeah, so this one has notes of pink citrus, bubbly prosecco, jasmine, and shimmering vanilla. And this one really is just, it's fun, it's bright, it's a little floral, it's playful. And this one I think is going to be absolutely perfect because of that jasmine. That bubbly prosecco really brightens it up, makes it a little bit lighter, a little bit more fun and playful. And that pink citrus is stunning in this, and I'm not even a citrus lover. I've smelled this half a dozen times because it smells so good, but I think this is going to be really pretty for springtime. It's going to be like your really nice, kind of sexy floral. That's going to be good for daytime or nighttime. This one, I kind of wish I would have gotten a backup of this one because I really like it, but this one's going to be really nice for springtime. I'm super excited to wear this. I can definitely see this one being like a very nice brunch type of fragrance or even like dinner, but I can picture sitting outside in the sun, eating brunch, of course, but just sitting outside at one of those little tables on like the sidewalk at a cute little restaurant. That's the vibe that I get from that, and I think that it's better suited for springtime than wintertime in my opinion. So this next one is actually one that's a little underrated, and it's not one that you can get right now, I don't believe. You might be able to find it on Mercari or like Amazon, but this is Magnolia Charm. So Magnolia Charm is one that I don't really hear a lot of people talk about. It's a very watery floral. It's very floral, but not in like a heavy white floral or classic type of way. This has notes of dewy pear blossom, blooming magnolia, and fresh cedar. So you get a little bit of that pear in there, and to me that makes it a little bit more watery, but this is really just almost the epitome of the perfect spring fragrance. It just smells so good, and it does smell like an actual perfume. It doesn't smell like a fragrance mist to me. The lasting power on this one is super good. This one is one, like I said, I'm saving this one for springtime too. That's why I don't have much of a dent, but I do like wearing this one out of the shower. You don't need much of this one. That's why there's not much gone out of it yet. But Magnolia Charm is stunning, girly, feminine, clean, a little bit clean, but it's perfect, and I can't wait to wear this one this spring. The next one I have here is Butterfly. Butterfly is one that I could take it or leave it. Now I do like it, and it doesn't last that long on me. That's why I don't reach for it too much, but it is really pretty, and it's very girly and feminine. Some people say that this is a repackage of Sweet Pea, and it is absolutely not. I don't like Sweet Pea, but I do enjoy this one. It's, like I said, it's just very girly, feminine. It has notes of raspberry nectar, iris petals, and airy vanilla. So it's sweet, a little floral. I really do wish this one lasted longer, but it does only last like an hour on me, even layered. But I will be wearing this one in like the morning times, just kind of as like a pick-me-up. It's very nice. I know most people have probably smelled this already, so if you know what I'm talking about, if it doesn't last long on you, leave me a comment below. If you found some perfumes that make it last a little bit longer, definitely let me know, because I really enjoy the scent. It's so pretty, and it's so sweet and girly and feminine. Another one, the epitome of springtime, but it just doesn't last on me, and it's so disappointing because I love it. The next one I have here is Pink Lily and Bamboo. This one came out for wintertime SAS. This one smells so good. This is probably one of my favorites that they ever released for like an SAS fragrance. But this one has notes of wild lily petals, bamboo leaf, pink ginger, fresh fig, and sauna wood. And it's just sweet, a little fruity. I get a little bit of the fig in there. I don't really get like a ginger vibe, but I get a little bit of that woodiness in there, and that just makes it smell a little more high-end, a little bit more like a perfume rather than just a fragrance mist. This one, I'm super excited to wear this one. Even for summertime, this one will be really nice. You might see this one in an upcoming summertime, like what to wear in the summertime video, because I think this is pretty versatile. It's very girly, feminine. I think you'll get a ton of compliments on this, because every single time I've worn this, I've gotten a bunch of compliments. It does last on me, shockingly, but I would say about 5 hours is what I get from that one, and a couple hours of projecting time. I don't mind putting that one back on, because once I do spray it on, it does last pretty well. But Pink Lily and Bamboo, if you pick this one up, pull it out for springtime, because it's perfect and the epitome of springtime. Now, also from that collection was Blackberry and Basil. You see my dent in this one. I have worn this one so much already, and I should have saved it for springtime, but there's plenty in there. This one smells like a perfume. It smells like a fresh, fruity, sweet perfume. It has notes of fresh blackberry, pink pomelo, sweet basil, and jasmine petals. It's just, to me, you get a lot of that blackberry, you get a little bit of the jasmine. It's a fruity floral. It's perfect. I can't stop wearing this one, as you can tell. I should have gotten a backup of this one, but it's okay. If you guys pick this one up, I highly recommend pulling this one out for springtime. I can't picture anyone really not liking this one, to be honest, unless you just don't like blackberry. But I really get a lot of like the heavy fruity blackberry. I get a smidge of that basil in there, but it's just a very sweet, kind of delectable, mouth-watery type of basil. It almost smells like a very sweet, like blackberry candy, or kind of like maybe like a mixed blackberry drink, like a very fruity blackberry and vanilla drink with like sprinkles of the basil on top of it. That's almost what I get. I think this one is absolutely stunning, and it's going to be great for springtime, even summertime, because it's very refreshing and I love it. So last but not least, one that they need to bring back out, and I so wish they would, Honey Wildflower. I have two backups of this one and the perfume of this one, but I'm just talking about the fragrance mist today. This one is so pretty, and it's honestly unique. I've never smelled Bath & Body bring out another one that smelled like this before. So it has notes of crisp pear, fresh wildflowers, and sweet honey. And this one to me just reminds me of a picnic in a wildflower field. You get the pear. It's a very fresh, juicy pear, but you get a little bit of that floral kind of paired with the honey. Like, it almost smells like if you just cut up like a fresh pear and like drizzled honey on it, something like that. But oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This has to be honestly one of my favorite all-time fresh, fruity, floral fragrances that Bath & Body Works ever brought out. This is stunning. I've worn this all winter time. I will continue to wear this all year round because it has good lasting power. It has enough depth and sweetness to make it really work even in the fall time. I wore this a ton in the fall, but it's super sweet and fruity and fresh, and I love this one. If you guys don't have this one, try to find it on Mercari if you can. It's 100% worth picking up. if you like the thought of smelling like you're sitting in a field of wildflowers and just living your best life, looking at the clouds, watching the butterflies fly by, if you like that vibe, this one is absolutely perfect. You will love this one. It doesn't have an overly honey vibe to it. You can't smell the honey in a nauseating way. It's just enough to kind of sweeten it up and sweeten that pear up, make it a little less fresh, make it a little less floral. It's almost like a sugary sweet floral is what I would consider this, and it's so stunning. I absolutely love this one, and I will never stop wearing this one as long as I can find it. Bath & Body Works, if you ever hear me, bring this one back, because we need this one back in our lives. I need the lotion. I need another perfume. I'm gonna need more backups soon. But you guys send this video to Bath & Body Works if you can do that. But this one is just one of my all-time favorites. If you guys have this one, you know what I'm saying. But pull this one out for springtime. Even pull this one out right now. Make this your scent of the day if you have this one, because it's that good. So I'm actually going to throw in one here that's kind of an honorable mention. Champagne Toast. This is an oldie but a goodie. I just finally got this in my collection not long ago. This one has notes of bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. I can't believe I slept on this one for as long as I did, because it's perfumey, it's sweet, it's fun, it's floral, it's fruity, bubbly. It's honestly the epitome of what I would consider like the perfect brunch, springtime, even summertime type of fragrance. You're going out to lunch, even like a nice afternoon date. I would consider this perfect for that. Where else could you could wear this running errands. You could literally just make this like your everyday scent. What is your what is that called? Signature scent is the word I'm trying to think of. This is honestly signature scent worthy. This would be perfect to wear all the time in springtime. It's an easy grab. It's very pleasing. It is very long lasting. I didn't know that this lasted as long as it does, but Champagne Toast is definitely one that I'm going to be wearing this spring as well, and that was my honorable mention. Alright you guys, so that was it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and thank you so much for watching. We are getting close to 500 subscribers, and you guys, every single one of you means the world to me. I would like every one of you to leave a comment down below what your scent of the day is. Leave me a butterfly emoji. That's the one we'll leave for today, for springtime. Let me know what fragrances you're excited to pull out for this spring, if you guys are going to be shopping the new Gingham collection. Thank each and every one of you so much for watching this video, and if you stayed till the end, thank you for staying till the end. Your support means the world to me. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I would love for you to become part of the Feel Good family. I love you guys.